exactly what I just said. I'll just tell them differently. But it's not my mission to change people's minds, but when they say things like that, I'll just tell them that. I don't give a shit where they go.
Yeah. My camera's on, I just didn't turn the microphones on. There we go, now we got microphones. Who? Well, when I left yesterday, they were working on getting a group together. So I don't know what happened. Oops. Oops. All right. All right, let's back up now. Toes on the blue line, toes behind the blue line. All right, same thing, but toes behind the blue line now. You got to be prepared to move your feet. You can't just reach for stuff. So, on your toes. Fuck. All right, just bad feet. On your toes, keep your feet moving. Okay.
Good job. Not good job.
All right, try and keep your feet moving. Tiny little adjustments. Tiny little adjustments.
So when you hit the ball here, am I to move forward with those?
Depends on where it is. You want to. Sometimes you're going to have to step back to receive them. Sometimes you'll step forward. Sometimes you'll be able to do it just by squat.
And I mean in this drill, like in this drill.
Yeah.
You want me to move back?
Whatever you need to do to keep the ball going towards your target. Putting them where?
Are you putting them here on this one, or are they?
I'm trying to keep them in the center of your body somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
It's okay. Oops. Keep feet moving. Oops. Oops. Stay on your toes. Stay on your toes. Stay on your toes. We don't want to be volleying heels down. You stay on your toes so that you keep your fast twitch muscles engaged in case you have to move quickly. Go ahead. You can feed. Yep. You're doing great. So if the ball moves this way, you need to shift over, shift over, shift over. You're constantly adjusting to where the ball is. So if it's over on this side, you shift a little more this way. If it's over on this side. So you just want to constantly try to follow the ball. You don't want to over follow it. It's like steering correction. You want to just kind of follow the ball because as much as possible, you want to try to receive balls from straight angles rather than severe angles. So you want to try and minimize the angle. It just helps you control it. And even a few inches of movement makes a huge amount of difference. So keep your feet moving so that you can stay in line with the ball. Okay, do the same thing for a few more minutes. So
I'm doing, I think, something. I'm used to when I do this with other people, like Susan, we just aim for our chest, so it's like a back foot, back foot. You're putting them here and here, which is like that's a new drill for me.
okay.
Right?
So what you wanted was a little more pace, is what you're saying.
I'm not saying what I want, I'm saying what I'm used to.
Okay.
So this is, I thought you were going to do that, and you're not. And
So what I'm trying to get you to do is move a little bit rather than planting and trying to reach for everything. Just try to get a little more centered on the ball, especially as it's coming towards you. Because when you're reaching, that's when you, so when you reach, you end up having to do something like this, right? And that's when your paddle angle gets offline. Whereas if you just take, even move 3-4 inches, you'll be able to control what's called the angle of incidence better. Sorry. Nice. Good. Okay. It's good. That was awesome. Let's do pick up and we'll move on to the next thing. That was great.
Yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know she played.
Oh.
I thought she was just more of a paddle person, like paddle.
Uh-huh.
Paddle
Padel, yeah.
and Panel and all of that stuff. I'm like, hey, she's a little bit annoying to play with because she plays like she's playing singles.
Yeah.
Right? She plays from the center of the court.
Yeah.
And she coaches a lot. Yeah. I was just watching her play yesterday.
Yeah.
And I thought, holy shit. I would have partner, I wouldn't be happy. But a partner was extremely happy because they were winning.
Okay, well, there you go.
And she just basically let her have it.
Yeah. Well, if you've got a strong partner like that, you can play an I formation. You can play front back, right? So that's the way Lloyd likes to play.
Barely got the ball. Yeah. Like I'd say in like 4 points that I watched, she might have hit the ball once.
Okay. Well, we'll fix that. Okay, so that whole thing that I was talking about making sure that you move your body with the shot. So if I'll just show you an example. I don't want to hit you with a ball. Okay, so if I need to hit a ball to a target, it's much easier to do it from here, from this position, than it is from, right, reaching out here, right? I have way more control. If my shoulder's bent, my elbow's bent, I'm able to maneuver my wrist, and I'm pushing the ball kind of away from my belly button. So ultimately, that's where we want to be on every shot. We want to get our belly button as close to the line of the shot as we can. When you guys are at mid-court playing against bangers, you tend to get your feet wide and you tend to reach for stuff. And that's when stuff starts to go out. If I can get somebody reaching, it doesn't matter if they're blocking at the net or trying to reset from mid-court. If I can get them reaching, they're going to lose control. So what I want to work on now is...
I think Susan and I misunderstood that drill, right? I think it was like, I'm practicing getting at her chest, she's practicing getting at my chest, and we're basically not moving, we're going like...
Yeah, and that's awesome. That's one way to do the drill.
I thought that's what you and I were doing.
No.
Susan and I can change up that drill.
Yeah.
And do it more like what you and I are doing. But I didn't have the hand up when you change the drill with me. I thought, why isn't he hitting here? Right?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do something similar now. And we've done this drill before. You're going to be at the white line. I'm going to be trying to put balls into your feet. You're just trying to block them back to the kitchen. Right?
So I'm blocking like dropping.
Yeah, you might hit a volley drop, you might hit a dink, you might hit a drop, whatever you need to do. So I'm going to be putting pressure on you like this. Exactly. Oops, good job. Good job. And that's the other part of it. We want to have the discipline to let stuff go out. Yeah, you're just trying to put everything back. You're trying to reset. I'm trying to finish you. Oh, good line. Don't be afraid to let stuff go out.
I made like 20 really good ones. I missed one
No.
and you say that.
Listen,
Good job, Warmup.
you're really good at this. You're doing great, right? But what we're training isn't the good stuff. What we're training is the mistakes, right? Yeah. No, all I'm saying is I'm just reminding you that don't be afraid to let some stuff land, see where it's going to be, right? That was going up. It was.
It was coming so nicely down.
But it was going out. So, come here for a second. When you're learning this, when you're mental mapping it, you're going to have to let some balls land behind you that are in, so that you can teach your brain what's in. It's only gonna learn what's in and out by seeing what's in and out. That's what I mean by don't be afraid to let stuff go by you. If it goes by you and it's in, that's okay, because your brain is going to learn something from that moment. So, oops, fine. Good, leave. Okay. Good. Start. Okay, 2 more and then we'll switch. Okay, let's switch. All right, you come up, I'll go back. Okay, I'm trying this with a new grip. Oh, come on. Problem with switching grips. Oh, good shot. Yeah. Yeah, good. Nice shot. No, it's good. You're doing great. Ah. Backing up too much. Come on. Ah! Good, perfect spot. All right, 2 more. We'll switch. Oh, let's switch. All right, your turn. So you want to be standing right on the white line to start. Good shot. Are they? Oh, a great shot. Yeah. Yeah. Just. Yep. Awesome. Good leave, good leave. It was in, but it was still a good leave. Gives your brain a chance to learn something.
See, that's the last minute, 4 o'clock, no, don't leave.
Oops. Trying to do some speed ups and they're too low. Right behind you. Huh? Good. Okay, let's switch. You come forward, I'll go back. We'll start doing sets of 3 balls now. Now that we're all warmed up and we know the drill. Ah! Out. Would have been a great shot. Oops. Okay, good. Okay, so now what we're working on is we're going to be using the white line as our guide because it's visual. So you're going to stand on the white line. You're going to use your white line as your guide. As the ball's coming towards you, you're asking yourself, is it going to land behind the white line? If it's going to land behind the white line, we're not going to reach for it. We're going to step back so that we're behind where the ball is going to bounce. Okay? Or step forward and prevent it from getting there. But what we want to avoid is the reaching for stuff that's going to be landing behind us. We want to recognize it early. We want to step back, take it, step forward back to the white line. And we're using the white line as the guard, as our reference point. So it's the area that we're guarding. Yeah, so if you can get to it before it crosses the white line, if you can take it out of the air, that's your best option. Unless you're reaching, then it's a bad option. Better to just create more space and time for yourself by stepping back, letting it bounce, letting it slow down, and taking a better shot off the ground. Right? Ball bouncing will always slow the ball down. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I should not have reached for that. Oh, sorry, you got me there. Yep, you're doing it exactly right. And you're very good at it. Those are all good. Okay, that's a tough one. Okay, switch. No, both were behind the basket, actually. But close. Come on up. We'll switch. Yep. Shit. I'm being too soft. I want to keep it on the half court. You want to keep it on the half court if you can. Yeah. Ah, that was one I should have stepped back on. Out. Nope. I did the make. No, it was out. 2 inches, inch or two.
I need eyeglasses because I often see things not the way I do.
Yeah.
So I always look okay. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, the ball is distracting me. Okay, one more and then we'll switch. Out. Yeah. I was outside. Oops. Right behind again. Yeah, perfect. Exactly what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for about 2 feet behind the white line, trying to push you off that white line. So you got to come forward onto the white line. Okay, there we go. Oops. I got balls. Yeah. Oh, great shot. All right, I'll back up. You come forward. Oh, I gotta be on the white line. Ah! Oh, it's in. Oh! Right. Uh-oh. Nice, perfect spot. Perfect spot. It was just outside of the court, but it was perfect depth. It was like 4 inches behind the white line.
But I hit the red line.
Come on, Brant. Can't do that to a dying quail. All right, okay, switch games. Let's grab a drink. Do a pickup, grab a drink, and we're going to...
That's exactly what I was just talking about.
What?
When I hit 20 good shots and then you comment on the negative, you did that to yourself.
Yeah.
You hit 20 excellent shots. You hit one that wasn't good.
Yeah.
And you kill yourself.
I wasn't killing myself.
You're like, come on. Right? But you forgot to acknowledge the 20 beautiful
No,
ones
I
that
did.
you
I did acknowledge the 20 beautiful ones in my head. It's just we're training the ones that we're missing, right?
No, we're not.
We're trying to learn from mistakes.
Training the ones that we do beautifully.
Oh yeah, we got to do a pickup.
The ones that are perfect and beautiful are just for me.
Yeah.